sometimes we can find ourselves in incessant seeking. And incessant seeking for what? Well, oftentimes it's incessant seeking for certainty when there isn't, incessant seeking for joy when there isn't, incessant seeking for rightness when there isn't. And when we are caught in the space of incessant seeking for what isn't, one of the things we have to be able to do is ask ourselves, what am I denying? And what we will find when we ask ourselves that question is we're denying ourselves the current emotion and state and discomfort of the reality that we're in. Because sometimes things are uncertain, and sometimes things are sad, and sometimes things are wrong and difficult. And when we deny ourselves those feelings, what ends up happening is they just get saved for later. And by saved for later, I mean those emotions will just package themselves and live inside of our physical space. We might notice them as nagging beneath the surface irritations. We might notice them in overall lethargy and fatigue. We might notice them in physical symptoms like lower back pain, irritable bowel, acne on our skin. They will fester within. So by developing skills like our emotional self-awareness and our emotional management, what we gain is resiliency and emotional fortitude. We are capable of being in the space of discomfort, not just longer, but easier. And by staying in this space for just a little bit longer, we give ourselves the opportunity to acknowledge the reality of the presence. And when we do that, we enable ourselves to process that emotion, moving forward. So when we step to those discomfort spaces, oftentimes we're then also able to step through those spaces, and that processing enables us to come out of those difficult spaces, having learned the lesson we need to learn, but also having the self-compassion that this is my experience and all of it is part of the experience.